Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade Dagger, and I'm playing 7 Days to Die. Alpha 12.1. It's been a few days since I last played. I've been spending most of my out-of-game time rendering videos and getting them set up for upload to YouTube. I did like a whole batch of them in just like 2 days. I think the last 10 episodes I did over a course of 2 days, and it's been taking like 2 or 3 hours in certain instances for some of my videos to get rendered, and then like another hour for them to get uploaded. Plus, I've been kind of busy, and so I haven't been able to play the game in like 3 days, 4 days now, something like that. So we're gonna have to get back in the swing of things. Since my last video, Alpha 12.1 has come out, and some things I've read or heard have been you're gonna have to start a new game, and then some other people say no, you can continue your regular saved game. I'm opting to stay with the save game I got, and if I find any bugs that are just too much, that aren't even fixed in say 12.2, then maybe I'll start a new game and continue my video series from scratch. But until then, we're just gonna roll with it. And we got some stuff to do today. Now, I don't remember exactly what I did during the day today, which is day 14. But I imagine I'm going to have to do some cleanup outside. And I think we'll get into doing that. Also, I think what I'll do... We'll do this kind of off the cuff, but I think what I'll do is go to the houses that I know have safes in them and see what we get and see it. Okay, good. I got a clear inventory. That's the downside of not playing a game for a couple days or so. Oh. Ooh, not gonna happen again. Yeah, that's the downside of being away from the game for a while, and you forget where you left off, what plans you had, and you guys probably didn't even realize that there's been a pause in time for me, because I've been putting out at least 2 videos a day on YouTube. But what I've been doing is I've been just recording multiple episodes at a time, or in a day, and edit each one by one, and then I've been putting one out in the morning, which is usually before I go to bed, and then one after I've been up for a while and have taken care of some of my online work. So yeah, so by the appearance of that, it looks like I might be playing every single day, but nope, that's not the way it is. This way I can continuously get you guys the gaming content that you've been sticking around for. And oh, damn. Remember the days when you used to splat these, they'd hit the ground and then explode and disappear? Yeah, those days are gone. Gonna have to hurry on through this if we're gonna get to those safes. Guess we'll beer up. And one of the things that that has come about with Alpha 12.1 is that they've made it a little easier, a little more bearable. For instance, they've improved the bows and arrows so that one, you can repair bows, and two, they actually do better damage, supposedly. And since I'm on the survivalist level, which is like the second toughest level for this game, or difficulty level for this game, it's kind of a welcome thing, you know. It's still dealing with bows and arrows, though, but we're going to be working on that. So, let's see. Yeah, they must be on the other side of the house, 'cause I could definitely hear them. But yeah, there's been some other tweaks and bug fixes, supposedly. I have yet to test them out. But we're gonna come across them at some point, I guess. Damn it all to hell, this is a mess. Ew. Now, one thing I want to do in a future episode, hopefully a near future episode, is do some of the things that I had detailed towards the end of my Alpha 11 series, and that would be I hear fire. Uh-oh. Cargo boom. I mean, that's just horribly tragic and funny, and oh shit. What do we got here? Well, that explosion's gonna draw a whole bunch more too. So we gotta really get cracking on this. I don't think we'll do any raiding in this episode. I want to try to keep them short, or at least shorter. Mainly for rendering time and upload time. I'm also testing out a new recording setting to try to get quality but small file size, because seriously, if it takes 3 or 4 hours to upload a video, from record to upload, I mean, it's long. It's a pain in the ass for me because I have to use this computer for my work stuff. We gotta find another way around this. I don't think I'll hack through all this crap. Let's see, I don't have any pipes. Okay, well, let's get on to, let's beer up again. Let's get to those safes. I believe it was every other house from the corner. So let's check this place out. Oh yeah, we made them in the front. Great. So we survived the day 14 horde, which really wasn't hard. Although I definitely thought it would be a lot harder than it was. It wasn't too terribly bad. Yeah, there it is. It's gotta be in here, right? Maybe it's... Well, wait a minute. Yep, there it is. S2-E. We can do better on dealing with hordes. Jeez, what I give for a flawless pickaxe right now. And you can hear those bozos dying over at my base. And while we're getting their stamina back up, I'm also planning on doing a run to explore the area between the southern city, this city, where the Shotgun Messiah is, and back, kind of do like a triangle. And I'm maybe building a base kind of in the middle of all 3 points so that I can run to any one of those towns or locales quickly, do a loot run, like one for each day. Because that would be nice. Yay! Ugh, all that for that. Alright, we'll roll with it. But anyways, yeah, I want to explore the area, not only for a location for my base, but also I want to find a mine. Now, if you watched my Alpha 11 game, it was in Navezgane, so there wasn't the open pit mines that this game has, which is a random gen. And I definitely want to get some potassium nitrate, iron, that kind of stuff for ammunition, making better tools. I want to build a base out of steel. I haven't really seen the specs for how good steel is compared to iron. I know iron was supposed to be crap back in Alpha 11. It might be different now. But steel is supposed to be a pretty expensive material, but it's, you know, if steel is supposed to be steel, it should be better than just reinforced concrete. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Let's get the beer on. I'm going through the beer pretty damn quick, actually. Yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing how well 12.1 works out, and getting things up and running as I am used to anyway. I also look forward to doing some experiments, showing you guys maybe some tricks you may not have seen. Definitely showing you guys, you know, how I do it, and maybe if there's something useful out of it, you guys can do it too. I'm looking forward to comments, to finding out how you guys do things, because, you know, sharing information is pretty cool. Alright. Wasn't wasn't too terribly great a haul, but it is what it is. Now, one thing I've seen, I think it was Games for Kicks do for the game, how to level up 10 levels in your first day. And it is so brain dead easy. I can't believe that, well, I can't believe even I thought about it. But yeah, he came up with the idea, and he did a video demonstration and a guide. I strongly advise you guys go to his channel and check it out. I mean, it definitely will help your game. I'm going to emulate that probably in the morning for my next video. Ew. So much to do and so little time to do it, I guess. Just can't compress it all into one anymore. Although I'm probably going to end up having some long videos from time to time. Now, water is a commodity that's a bit harder to find in the game now. It's not impossible. I think I've probably run across a couple puddles. That sounds ominous. Yeah, we're gonna go inside, but yeah, let's get in here. Light on. It sounds like a whole shambling mess of them. And they're hitting the spikes. Sweet. Alright, so let's go upstairs. I think instead of the next episode, I'll show you now the technique that Games for Kick uses to level up pretty quickly. And it's ingenious, it really is. But it's simple too, so it's not like rocket science. Looks like our crops are coming in pretty good. Boy, they're really getting jacked up down there. Take a closer peek, if we can. Nice. How many more of these bozos are coming? I still have a trippy reaction to ledges. Alright, so there's still some coming. Alright, so here's, if I can get some logs, I'm just going to replicate Games for Kicks' technique. Okay. So here is how it goes, and I've watched, uh-oh, a blood moon on day 14? Oh, that's right. I thought we had a horde last night. Let me get a screenshot of this here. Let's see, I think it's Shift F12. There it is. Okay. Alright, well, they're just going to run themselves to death. So here's how we do it. Take a look at my experience. And it's 13,798. Okay, so what you do, we'll try this out the way that he first demonstrated it. Games for Kicks, that is. So 1 log equals 16 planks. Okay. 16 planks. Oh, hold on a second. This is going to mess up the numbers a little bit. Wasn't really planning on doing this now, but might as well. Okay. Get back in here. 16 planks. Alright, 1 log equals 16 planks. 16 planks equals 64 sticks. Takes a second for them all to go. Okay, so you got 64 sticks. Now, we create the simplified log spike, or wooden spikes. Let's see, come on, do them all. Alright, so 64 spikes equals 21, or 64 sticks equals 21 wood spikes. And our experience has gone up about 400 points, give or take. So just 1 log equals about 400 points of experience. And you can use the spikes. Now originally he had done it where it was like a wood railing thing, and it would use up all your sticks, which is fine, but then you can't burn the wood railings, you can't break them back down into wood. You're just stuck with a bunch of useless stacks of crap. But with the wood spikes, you can use them. He also went on to demonstrate in an episode where, I think it was the same episode actually, where he was being chased by a whole pack of zombies, and he would just start dropping the wood spikes down like caltrops or a trail of breadcrumbs, and the zombies would run into it. It would destroy the spikes, but it would also harm them severely, and most of them would die. So if you really want to level up really quick, like I do, we'll just do this, and then wood spikes as much as we can craft, which apparently, oh derp, I have to break this all down. Now let's see, just put them all into sticks, damn it, sticks. Little brain fartage. So, all that creates 2,216 sticks. This is going to take a spell, and on your computer, chances are pretty good, even if it's high-end, it's going to slow it down. It's going to bog for a few seconds, maybe a little longer than usual, but don't freak out. It'll just mean that it's working in the background and it's adding experience to you for doing it. So we'll just sit here and let it go. Yeah, it's crafting. So yeah, eventually, oh, it's doing the circle-y thing. There we go. Come on. Make some sticks for Daddy. Should probably do them in small chunks. Maybe in like stacks of 64 at a time or something like that. And that way it won't freeze up your computer. I would definitely not advise doing a whole bunch of them when you're engaged in glorious combat. Because it ain't going to end well for you. But this should boost us up a level. If not 2 levels. Because I'm making a load of them. I've been thinking about it since I seen Games for Kicks' video. In this town, I'm thinking of going around the outer road that circles the town. I don't think it's done quite yet. Going around the perimeter road of this town and just laying maybe 2 rows of these wooden spikes. Okay, let's see what level we jacked up to. Level 11. Okay, and that's just for doing all this wood. So now we're at 17,108. So let's go back in here, type in spikes. Yeah, come on, there we go. But as I was saying, wow, 738, that should be a lot. I'm gonna make 2 rows of spikes around that outer track around the town, leaving maybe a few gaps so we can get in and out without getting stuck or getting, pierced by these things. So that'll get rid of these spikes, plus it'll serve to thin out any zombies wandering in from the edges. Woo, that's gotta be level 12. We'll find out in a minute here. It's not going to stop any of the zombies spawning in town. And that's fine. I'm going to make other... Oh, that's another level going up. It's not going to stop the ones spawning in town. And that's fine, because we want to keep some alive for XP farming. Woohoo! 3 levels doing that. So let's see, our experience is now 28,178. And I think we were what, 12 something at the start of this? I can't remember, my brain's all fuzzy, but yeah, all that for just a stack of 20 wood. There's 20 logs. Plus 250 planks that were in my inventory previously. Now you may say this is a waste. Well, I don't know. At level 14, I can make items that have a quality of up to 190 or down to as low as 90. And you keep doing this process, and eventually you can start getting up to levels where you can make good, better, best type materials. So I don't know. You can get some use out of these, and wood is pretty easy to come by, if not slightly risky. So that's that. I'm going to put my weapon parts away. And not much room. And I used up all my planks. Okay. I guess for now we can temporarily store these. Put the plant fibers away. I'm kind of remembering where I put some stuff. One thing I really want to get done is getting some mining done. It is kind of imperative that I get some ammo. And I want to make, as I said earlier, I want to get some steel or iron to make some steel. I believe the formula is just you can use iron scrap or iron ore to make steel. But I want to start getting materials together for making a new base. I want to, before we do make it out of steel though, I do want to see what the stats are comparing steel, like a steel block with an iron block with a reinforced concrete block, so we can actually determine, okay, this is the strongest stuff and this is the best stuff to make our base out of. So we'll get to figuring that out tomorrow. Let's see, where did that moon go? It's blood red, and I'm not really feeling any hordes coming out. So I don't know if it's timed wrong or what. I don't recall it being a blood moon the previous night when we had the cops and all that show up. But yeah. Well, anyways, I think I'm going to call it quits on episode 18. If you have any questions or comments, do share them. I'm going to be making a few more episodes tonight. It's the 10th of July, so it might be a few days before I actually act on anything in game, because it'll be just be a few days before you'll see this. But yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys think. Is that a dog horde somewhere? Oh, well, there's company. Nothing too serious though. The spikes down below should get it. That's another thing. Down in the lowest level of the house, I'm gonna have to farm out all those shells for the scrap iron. But we'll tend to that in due time. I want to kill a bear. Yogi and Boo Boo have been bad. Alright, well, that's it for this episode. If you like what you've seen, do click the like button. If you didn't, click the dislike button, but do me the good service of... Oh, that must be a horde. But do me the service of tell me why you dislike the video. You don't have to get nasty about it, just constructive criticism, you know? If you are bored with this video, click the dislike, then the like button. They'll cancel each other out, and it's something to do. Tell your friends. Tell anybody that's interested in this game. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Whatever you do. I don't have a Twitter account. I don't mess with that. I can never say things in a small amount of words that 140 characters can deal with. But anyways, do share my videos if you like them. I'm forgetting my end lines. Anyways, thank you for watching. Die, zombies, die. And see you later, Twitch.